Hello, hello, hello. This is Attorney Mike Revlin coming to you from Chicago. As usual, we got some fun stuff. It's all Alyssa's fault. This is entirely Alyssa's fault. It's good stuff. We got a SovCit versus Judge Oakley. I know you guys like you some Judge Oakley. Fantastic but short. We got a shirtless guy in Judge Middleton. And we've got another guy just going crazy in Texas. Let's do this thing, shall we?
This is not common law. It's by statute. That's not jurisdiction. That's the law that you're being charged under is not common law. It's a statute. It's an ordinance from the city of Romulus. Now, if you want to know what that ordinance says, then you can get that ordinance.
I understand what you're trying to tell me, but I'm saying the Constitution, Fifth Amendment, not to say I where I explain. I'm just asking questions.
And I'm answering it to the best of my ability.
This all I know is how you say it was criminal guy. I know criminal as common law, and I know criminal as benevolent.
Okay, well, then your knowledge is not complete. I don't know what to tell you. You don't. You're swimming in a pond. You don't even know the rules. But you've chosen to do that. And I have a right to ignore your questions if I've answered them already, which I've done more than one time. So here's where we're at. This is a pretrial. Do you want to talk to the prosecutor today? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, then go talk to the prosecutor. And I have a right to ignore your questions. Yes, I'm under oath, but that has nothing to do with my ability to tell you, no, I'm not answering any more questions. Go talk to the prosecutor. That's what a pretrial is for.
We spend on prosecutors waiting list.
I don't know if we want to create a file for it. No, that's what I mean.
If you speak to the prosecutor that knows their side of the meeting.
I'm not. I just don't want nobody to be liable. That's all.
Okay, let's talk to the prosecutor about that.
Important.
This is fun. This is fun. We've got a regular and a kook who clearly knows Judge Middleton a long time. We got our good buddy Keith Stickley over there. This one's fun.
You don't have to wear it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Roberts. This is Judge Middleton. Can you hear me?
Yes,
I'm
Jeffrey.
good. I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, Jeffrey.
We got to get your case back on track, Mr. Roberts. Also with me is Mr. Stickley from the Public Defender's Office and Ms. Camfield from the Prosecutor's Office. You missed a court date last week, and we need to get the case reset.
Okay.
So
I talked to my lawyer and stuff. I talked to 3 or 4 lawyers. I got the information and stuff. And I was home. I was held here 8 days. I was only home 2 days. I was told to stay home and not leave the property. And that's what I was instructed to do, and that's what I did.
Well, you missed your court date. Your lawyer was Jordan Harden. I'm going to reset.
It's not a court date.
To reset it for September 23rd,
Okay.
25 at 8:30.
Okay.
And I'm going to set a prelim for 9:30, 25 at 1. Mr. Roberts, who posted your bond?
I don't know.
You had a $4,000 cash or surety 10% bond. Somebody put up $400 to
I
get out
have
of jail.
no idea who did that. I went to try to talk to my sister Stacy because to get my dog, my German Shepherds back, and she's on my bank account, and I went to get my dogs back, and she told me to go away. I was like, all right, maybe she's upset or something, maybe something I did, but
Why don't you take a minute and put your shirt on, all right?
I haven't even been booked in or anything.
All right, well, we'll get squared away here.
I'd like to Fred Taylor. I talked to him. He's supposed
Why don't you go ahead and put your shirt on? I like it. Judge Middleton is always so understated.
to call Fred in uptown at Ross Truckies. And
Well,
Yeah.
they appointed Jordan Harden as your attorney, and we'll reset this.
yes, sir.
All right, Judge Patterson wasn't very happy. He didn't show up. He set the bond at $10,000 cash or surety.
I didn't have anything in the mail or nothing. I didn't even know about it.
Well, that's what the other guy said. Now, you also have a new charge. You got arrested last night or this morning for malicious use of a telephone. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, let's talk about that. It's pretty bad, the allegation.
I have no idea. I document everything I did yesterday on Facebook, everything. And I talk to people, and I have everything documented. I call,
Hi, Abby.
I was calling places, called VA. I was trying to get a hold of just different areas that can help me out to keep me safe. Talking to attorneys, talking to my neighbors. And my neighbors are coming out. My neighbors know what's going on. This has happened 3 or 4 times. That case I had a few years ago was dismissed by Stutzman.
Yeah,
with
one
no
was
probation.
dismissed. One, no, he gave you 497 days in jail, lay out. This complaint
Well, I mean, if you're going to talk about both cases, Judge.
alleges that you used a phone to terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or annoy the peace and quiet of the Cynthia J. Thomason and the members of the Church of God by threatening physical harm or damage to the property. And that happened this morning,
That's
September
alleged.
18th. They allege that you called the church and threatened to blow it up or something.
They said
Left some
that
messages on their phone.
That's a lie. You don't believe anything on the internet or TV.
All right. So on
That's a lie. You don't believe anything you hear on TV. A, I doubt it was on TV. B, my overwhelming guess is that they have the voicemail and it's you. But okay, roll with that. Look at Keith Stickley. Oh my God.
that one, I'm going to show a plea of not guilty. Appoint an attorney.
I agree. He's earned a Matlock. He has.
And excuse me if I'm a Matlock fan.
Public building. I'm in a public building and facing a federal court, a judge. That's
Well,
not right.
I'm not a federal judge. I'm just a.
Well, you are. There is no federal court. There is no federal court. You know that.
Well, I'm a district court, and you know me for all your life.
Yeah,
But
you know,
let
man.
me.
Could you get a hold of Matt or Liz or Tim Verhey or
Well,
somebody for me?
Well, we're going to appoint an attorney and set an attorney pretrial for 10/3/25 at 8:30. Since you got out of jail in December, have you been hooked up with any mental health treatment?
Yes, every day with the VA. And I was supposed to get meds sent today with the VA. That's what I've been waiting on for a while. And I've been calling them every day and checking in with my mental health and talking to triage nurses and talking to
Have you been
staff.
taking your meds?
Yes.
I did.
I'm doing everything they require me to do.
Hello, Abby
Well, I
again.
set this case as quickly as I could, which is next Tuesday. 923. Judge Patterson set the bond at $10,000, and I'm going to leave it as it was, same conditions as before.
What's that mean? Can't I just get a PR bond? I got lawyers and stuff.
Yeah, Jim, I'm afraid you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else, or someone's going to shoot you.
Anybody,
And if you get off on these rants.
I'm afraid you're going to hurt yourself or someone's going to shoot you. I mean, he's right, but you know.
And you lose your temper. And
I'm not losing any temper. This is not
you
fair.
went to the,
This is not Robert's Rules of
Forensic
Order.
Center.
Robert's Rules of Order, United States Marine Corps, 386743923, James W. Roberts Jr., 100% disabled. Need
Yes.
VA assistance. You're supposed to send me to the VA or the Sturgis Hospital for 3 days. For
Well,
mental
I
health.
think
You're not the one to evaluate my mental condition. If I'd evaluate, I'd say you're incompetent and you stay in jail for a year and a half.
well, that wasn't up to me, but obviously we need to get this case on track.
This won't fly in court.
So-
This won't fly. This won't fly. Whatever. It ain't gonna fly. This is a public building, public place.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
All right. I got a feeling you got another trip to the Forensic Center for evaluation in your future, but we'll determine
No, I
it.
don't. No, I don't.
Bond in the next case is 10,000 cash or surety. In the misdemeanor, malicious use of a telephone.
You don't know that. You're not the jury and the judge. That's false.
No, you're right.
No, he's
I'm not. But I'm concerned about your safety, frankly.
Boy,
You're not.
And this whole time, I thought he was the judge. Who knew?
Had
mental
this
health,
discussion
I'm
before.
okay. You're not a mental health doctor. My mental health people say I'm fine.
All right. Well, we want to hear from them and confirm that.
Wait a second. I'm going to take this back. You got to focus on Keith Stickley when he says that the mental health people say he's fine.
But I'm concerned about your safety, frankly.
Boy,
You and I've had
mental
this
health,
discussion
I'm
before.
okay. You're not a mental health doctor. My mental health people say I'm fine.
All right. Well, we want to hear from them and confirm that. Your next court date is next Tuesday at 8:30. Judge Patterson set your bond at $10,000 cash or surety. I'll see you, or he'll see you at that time.
Is that the bond on the new case too, Judge?
The bond on the new case is 1,000 cash or
Thank you.
surety. Jordan's not gonna make much progress with him. And the problem is, and he's got when you have a competency evaluation, it takes months and months and months. I think he actually went to the forensic center and then he got out and they medicated him. They found him to be competent. Judge Stutzman took his plea and then just, so he's been out since last January, but these are things where literally someone's going to shoot him when he's standing out in the middle of the street with no shirt on, ranting. At any rate, Keith, let's see what we can find out about Judge Kane. You go ahead and log in and I'll join you, see if I can join from here, and Angelique will be with me.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you. All right, I guess I wanted in the probate court in Three Rivers. We're going to stop our live stream. I think Mr. Roberts needs some additional mental health treatment.
All right, who's next?
Judge, I was just informed that Mr. Clardy.
Oh boy, Mr. Clark, our next contestant. It really doesn't get any better.
Billy Clardy is refusing to come up. This is my first setting with Mr. Clardy, and at this point in time, I don't have discovery or an offer as to his case.
Why is he refusing? Is it a mental health issue?
They said he was angry and said we weren't going to do anything, so he wasn't coming.
Tell Mr. Clardy that he is due in this court, and if he doesn't voluntarily walk up here and take part, I will have him restrained and brought up here
Yes,
so
sir.
that we can arraign him and talk about his cases.
And Judge, Mr. Jeremy Cunningham was my client last setting. He explained to me last setting that he was wanting to hire someone and has hired someone. Justin King filed a motion to substitute. I believe that was filed. That's where it's supposed to sign. Sure.
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Clardy, they said, is on suicide watch. They're trying to get him up here, but they've also had a medical emergency.
So he's on suicide watch because he's got a mental health issue? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me that he's not coming up here, not because he's angry, but he's not coming up here because he's on suicide watch and he's got a mental health issue?
The first deputy told me he was angry and was not coming up. When I asked now, I'm told that Sergeant Martinez told me they told him he was on suicide watch. And they've had a medical emergency also, so they're all back there with that.
Judge, if you'd like, I can go to Mr. Clardy's cell and see if I can speak to him. Like I said, this was my first appearance with him on this case. So if you'd like, I can try to go talk to him and see what the deal is.
I don't want you to have to do that. Let's let jail staff deal with the medical emergency, and once that takes care of it subsides, then let's get a more definitive answer. I don't like getting he's angry and he's not coming and then being told that he's on suicide watch. So I need
Judge is tired of this crap.
definitive answers from the jail staff so I can make the right decision.
Your Honor, just try to go talk to him. Come in here. He wants to fight. He's not force.
Is he on suicide watch?
Yes, sir. He doesn't have most. I can go ask further. He wants to kill himself. He wants to die. Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a mental health issue to me. And how difficult would it be to restrain him and bring him up?
There's 5 of us ready to do it. You just say the word.
Mr. Manning, your client?
Judge, at this point in time, I'd asked that we file a competency evaluation. Sounds like he's not in his right mind.
Well, I don't want to do that yet. I don't think we have enough to do that yet. But I'm saying, do you want to go talk to him first, or do you want me to have him brought to you?
Judge, I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Would you
And then Mr.
do that
Manning,
now?
do you have anyone else that's ready?
I have the plea paperwork should be done on Martinson. It should be in your queue.
I don't want to say nothing. I ain't nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say.
Well, I've got plenty to say to you, Mr. Clardy. Have a seat, or you're going to find yourself in contempt of court, and you're going to have a long prison sentence. Mr. Clardy, have a seat. Mr. Clardy, you're going to have a seat, or I'm going to direct these officers to seat you. And if we got to go get a restraint chair, okay, officers going.
So here are your choices. You're going to have a seat, or in the alternative, you're going to have a seat.
Get your restraint chair and bring him in. We're going to restrain him because he's not suffering from mental health.
All I had to do was walk in and walk out. I ain't got nothing to say.
Let's put him in a restraint chair and we'll silence him. He doesn't have to say anything, but he needs to be here to listen. So you're either going to sit down in that chair and be quiet and listen, or I'm going to go get them to get a restraint chair. You're going to be gagged. You're going to be restrained. You're going to be seated, and you're going to listen. See, I knew that you were a rational guy. I knew that you would listen.
Can we hurry this up?
Excuse me? Did you know, Mr. Clardy, we could have been done 30 minutes ago if we didn't have to put up with you. We could have been way done. You're the one that's slowing this down. Your cooperation is only going to help you. It doesn't help me. You understand? Mr. Clardy, we're set today on arraignments for criminal allegations, CR 25-181, CR 25-189. You've been charged with possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony, and unlawful possession of identifying information. To your right is Mr. Jonathan Manning. He's the attorney that I've appointed to represent you because you said you're indigent. You're not able to afford one to represent you. Mr. Manning, I'm going to go ahead and display the indictments for you so that you can advise Mr. Clardy of what the range of punishment is and make sure that he understands the nature of the allegations.
Yes, Judge.
And Mr. Manning, I may have to do them one at a time. So just tell me when you're ready for the next one.
Thank you, Judge.
Can you
Mr.
see
Clardy, is your-
181?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Clardy, is your name spelled correctly? And do you understand that you've been charged with a second-degree felony, which has a range of punishment of 2 years up to 20 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice?
You ready for the next one, Mr. Manning?
Yes, Judge. And Mr. Clardy, your name, I showed that your name is spelled the same way as the previous one. Is this case has also been enhanced to a second-degree felony, which has the same range of punishment. And to both these charges, Judge, we're going to enter a plea of not guilty and request to be set on the pretrial docket. Additionally, Judge, we would request discovery as that's not been provided to us at this time.
All right. The court finds that Mr. Clardy, failing to answer the questions of counsel, has waived the formal requirements of arraignment. He's been advised as to what he's been charged with, including the range of punishment. The court will enter a plea of not guilty as a default for Mr. Clardy, and the court will set Mr. Clardy for docket call. I'm going to set this one a little further out. Mr. Manning, seems like you're going to have a lot more to deal with. This will be October 30th.
And Judge, you said docket call, but
I'm sorry,
yes.
pretrial.
Thank you.
Pretrial, October 30th.
28.
No, we'll do the 30th for Thursday.
Thank you, Judge. Just have here.
And Your Honor, for the record, discovery was released earlier today, but while Mr. Manning's been at the jail, so he hasn't had a chance to see that it's come through yet.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Clardy, next time we have court, I expect you to be dressed in here, ready to go. Thank you, jail staff. I do appreciate you.
Judge, I believe that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Manning. And don't you love your job?
Yeah, I am well compensated for it, Judge.
All right. So I want to say thank you to jail staff. Thank you, Ms. Abraham, Sergeant Martinez, Mr. Hernandez, Ms. Curry, Mr. Hartwell, Mr. Schmidt, everyone that got our jail docket done today in a timely manner. Do appreciate you. We are adjourned.
Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. You know what? We're going to do something special here. I got a really cool intro video for the Lau case. The Lau case is the greatest case in history. It's on the second greatest YouTube channel in history. Vlog Talk with Mike. No, Vlog Talk. Yeah, Vlog Talk with Mike. That's it. Has no affiliation to me whatsoever. Okay. It's my channel. Anyway, I got a great one from Killer Hippo here. Or is it Angry Hippo? It's Killer Hippo. It's a Killer Hippo. We're playing it because I've missed it. I don't know if Lau's going to come back because he's got a restraining order. So this might be my only opportunity. But if there's more Lau appearances, I'll use it as an intro. Let's do this thing, shall we? Wait a second. I got to share the screen.
Hello, 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 said it. About to witness is brutal. It's excruciating. It is the greatest court case in history. Let's go. Here comes Mr. Lau in his designated court shirt. Says he's flat busted, but he loves to dig the dirt. Got 61 tickets with more on the way. He even got a new one while in court just yesterday. He's got a forklift and an injured ankle too, and perplexing questions for me and for you. He asked what's Rule 106 with a polite little bow. The judge just sighs and says, let's deal with this now. Oh, it's the greatest court case in history. An excruciating ride for all the world to see. The judge is too nice with his leniency and breaks. For goodness gracious, for all of our sakes. The whole darn yard looks like a chaotic flea market, and the queen of all the clutter is stinky backyard Margaret. Then Kim takes the stand. She's wild and contemptuous. Her list of health excuses is frankly pretentious. She says the goalposts are shifting with a bark and a glare, while Officer Cochran's photos show junk everywhere. It's just some tools, a bird bath, and maybe some weeds, ignoring the disaster that fulfills a hoarder's needs. She says there's no chance in hell it'll be a mess again, but Mike just groans and whispers, oh God, tell me when! 'Cause it's the greatest court case in history.
I take it.
An excruciating ride for all the world to see. The judge is too nice with his leniency and grace. For goodness gracious, for all of our sakes. The whole darn yard looks like a chaotic flea market, and the queen of all the clutter is stinky backyard Margaret.
All right. We'll leave it there. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. If you're not up to speed, I know a lot of you are, and a lot of you aren't. If you're not up to speed with the greatest case in history, there is a playlist over on Vlog Talk with Mike. You can start from the beginning. You can just go ahead and claw your eyes out before you start. I do like that Stinky Backyard Margaret got worked into the song. It's really well done. It's really well done. Thank you, Killer Hippo. That was good stuff. Yes, Alyssa, I already blamed you. Hello, Abby. And yes, this is Alyssa's fault. I blamed you multiple times. I blame you for stuff that's not your fault. All the time. All the time. All right. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see you soon.